Now, so how would you categorize different types of advertising? So we have kind of like pay per click, which would be like Google and
Mhm.
Facebook. Sometimes in Facebook it's just boosting posts, so it's not paying per click. What
Right.
other types of advertising do you think it's important for people to understand?
Well, I'm really obviously biased into CTV ads, but that is because something I didn't understand at all. I I full transparency on my end. My brother works in marketing for big global businesses, and he was the one who said, like, why don't you look into CTV ads, because you can get scrolled over, like you said, boost. Sometimes you are just scrolling. Um, CTV ads, I really believe, is the future and innovative, and it helps us as individual private practitioners. We're solo entrepreneurs, and to kind of compete with other big businesses that can have big tech in mental health that can have ads, right? You see their ads showing up, and it's created a space and awareness for mental health, which I appreciate. But I want individual entrepreneurs and practitioners to have the ability to also be on primetime TV. So CTV ads is anything that can stream on connected TV devices. Think, PlayStation, Roku, Apple TV, all of those. Ads are now being placed directly into streaming services, streaming platforms. And those are also typically per view, but it's typically you have to have a big budget to be able to have those. We've been able to, through CTV ads, the agency that we've been using, be grandfathered in due to connections to have access to big business marketing through CTV for the individual providers like us. So, and what I like about it is that you're really truly offering something that those people would be interested in, because it looks at interests. So we're offering our services. They're have a 97% completion rate on over 90%. Mine have been around 97% on average. So they're seeing the whole ad. And then it's a choice, it's an empowerment, it's an offering for our ideal client.
So let's back up a little bit around like
Yeah.
the technology of what a CTV ad is, and then maybe we can talk about how to optimize those ads. So a CTV ad, it's like the ads we see on Hulu, on
Yes.
Roku, on Apple TV. And so those ads are kind of almost placed per person, not just, it just goes out. Is that correct?
Correct. They're
Okay.
placed per person based on demographics for that household. And the agency we use, obviously, uh, ethical and legal compliance is so important for me personally, and I'm sure for all of us. And we want to really protecting people's private information is so important. So I do want to assure, because I really looked into this too, is that we're using people who are completely following all legal and ethical compliance. They're getting their data from things like Experian. They do like the credit report and things like that. You can never identify the demographics of the names and protected information of who is seeing your CTV ads. We just know characteristics of who it's displaying to. So it's based on the household's interests, things like purchasing a book on health and wellness, purchasing different, I see a question, I'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll get to them.
Yeah. Getting to different service platforms that people have used. So they have that information. They keep everything that's protected legally and ethically protected, and they place our ads in people who have the demographics that match our interests.
So give us like a case example of someone who had a particular specialty and then the type of, people they selected for their CTV
Yeah.
ads.
Can I share my screen? Is that
Yeah,
possible? Because
sure.
I'll show myself. I'll
Yeah,
show
okay,
my own.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
even better.
Okay. Let me see. Um, okay.
I may have to have a little pop-up that approves you.
Okay.
Nope. There you go.
Okay. So if you go on telewellnesshub.com, under For Wellness Experts, there's a CTV overview drop down, and it gives you, has a lot of FAQ and information, but I will show you my actual report. I can show you my ad if you want, but I know right now we're talking about specifically the interest. So let me go to that first. When you sign up for premium membership, you'll receive an email. It's 4 steps. And the 4th being like celebrate, really. It's just like sit back and relax. We'll take care of it. You create your custom video. We give you the script for it. We put it together for you, and I can show you mine. They're always less than 30 seconds. We submit the video, but here's our target audience form. You can select up to 3 total. So for some of us, we may be interested in working with people who are into dating and romance, parenting, nutrition, healthcare, etc. So you will get this form and you can select your top 3. And I have chosen yoga, and I have chosen health and wellness. And I have also chosen family based on what I was looking at in my private practice and group practice. I did utilize this for my group practice as well. Geo-targeting, you could select which cities or states. So if you want to be in, you're licensed in California, Texas, New York, Oklahoma. We've been seeing a lot of need for Oklahoma. So if you're from Oklahoma, this, it'd be great to be on here. And just your information. And then we place the ads. So I saw a question there regarding that. That is how the agency that we utilized and our CTV expert works on making sure your ad gets seen by people who have these general interests. As you can see, in order to keep it not creepy with the private information, we're not getting into super details about the household. And then your ad, which you will help us make, and I'll show you a sample of what I did. At the end of every month, you receive a report to your email. So this is my actual January 2022 campaign report. It varies, right? Because it depends on who's watching TV, I guess, to see your ad. We always guarantee 100 views per month with the premium membership. It's $99 a month. It's very inexpensive when you think about the views. Here's my completion rate for that month. These are the platforms that my ad was typically shown on. Here are the networks that people were watching that month. And it's kind of hard to see, but you can zoom in on your geographic.
I love that Bob Ross made it on.
I didn't even know that was a TV channel, so I was very excited about that. I'm picturing
Fox
people
News
just
and
watching,
Bob Ross.
the gentle leaves, and then there's my ad. And the geographic heat map, which is exciting to me because I'm located in El Paso. So all of a sudden, it was so cool to see. Look at the people that are getting to learn about my practice in other areas, to learn about what we're doing for supervision at the time in January for other ideal clients who may want to work with me, but don't live in my city, right?